what's unusual about 2019 as a year is that the earnings estimates for Apple barely moved. At the start of the year, the EPS were just a shade under $13. At the end of the year, the EPS for FY20 are just a shade above $13. And the estimates for FY21 are not up very much either. So this has been a spectacular re-rating for the stock. And as you said, they shrugged off many serious concerns, most notably around China and their relationship with the supply chain there, as well as it being about 18% of their sales.
On that note, China was already a major concern for Apple shareholders. How does coronavirus complicate the picture for Apple?
I think the first point we need to say on the coronavirus is that none of us really will know what the real story is. We're all sort of scrambling around in the dark here, and we don't know whether this is going to be something that impacts not only Apple's 18% of sales in China for a quarter or more, but also a substantial portion of its supply chain. And that is even more critical given that I think there's already been an announcement from Foxconn that they needed to shut one of their factories or reduce production in this period. So it's really, we don't know how long this effect will take, but it's certainly going to be a topic for the call tonight.
And of course, Apple isn't just about smartphones. They've been relying increasingly on their services part of the business. About 20% of the revenue now does come from services, higher margin business. Do you continue to see that to be a growth area this year? Well,
that's certainly what has been leading growth. The unusual thing for Apple is that they, despite services being supposedly a higher margin or higher gross margin business, they are at a record low or 10-year low for overall operating margins. And it's very interesting in the context of that they should have received a huge $5 billion plus benefit from lower component prices. And indeed, those services, as we see them in other companies, should have been driving much higher operating margins. And I think it's fair to say that some of these services, you mentioned Apple TV Plus, are still not really generating revenue because if you buy an Apple product, you get the service for a year for free. So we've yet to see whether these services will be standalone revenue generators as opposed to an incentive to buy the products.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.